For today's BotBots review, we are checking out a Series 3 BotBot. This is Old Cool from the Arcade Renegades set. Like I've said a few times now, each time I've reviewed an Arcade Renegades guy, this guy came from a pack that was like a exclusive 16 pack that had 8 unique molds and then a variation of like either unique like new repaints of old guys or just like straight up reissues of old BotBots, depending on what assortment you get. But all of the sets come with the 8 original guys. And he is one of those new original molds. And he turns into an adorable little arcade machine game here with a little joystick and buttons and the nice tempo there. I really love this little arcade game mode. It very much has an old, like classic Pac-Man-y feel to it. But it seems in here it's the game that it is a bit more like Street Fighter-y or something, and it's got 2 Series 1 BotBots there. There's Angry Cheese, and I don't remember that guy's name. I think that's the soda can guy, which is actually one of the few Series 1 BotBots that I don't have, but it's great detail either way. And it's like it's just good. Like you can tell obviously what it is, and then it's got nice painted detail, like there's a cat hair on there, but like the joystick being painted red and the buttons picked out really nicely. And yeah, it's really good. For this section back here, I generally leave it like this because it's a little easier for transformation. But since these sections are on ball joints, you could rotate it around so that these sections of like the open hands are facing in, and you can even bend it at that hinge. It kind of messes with the squaring off of it a little bit, but then it makes it a little bit harder to tell that those are hands. Whatever you really want. I think probably it looks best like this, but it doesn't really bug me having the hands facing out, and that's the way that they're oriented in robot mode, so it's just a little bit easier for me to leave it that way, which is why I generally do it. But yeah, to transform this guy, you take this section on the bottom here and flip it out. Those will be his feet. Like I've mentioned, you just take the arms here, which are on a ball joint and a hinge, and then just kind of double hinge them down. And then take this whole section here, hinge it up, and then take the flap that actually has the game screen on it, and then flip it around, which reveals his face. And there you have Old Cool in his robot mode. And yeah, this guy has a pretty fantastic robot mode as well as an alt mode, which is really nice. I love the aesthetic here. I like that it incorporates, this as his chest design, and also it works for both modes. Yeah, articulation wise, his arms are on the hinges here, like I said, and they're also on ball joints, so they can rotate up. Pretty much full shoulder articulation, which is nice. The head can hinge, but it's so big that it looks a little awkward, and then it kind of topples him forward, and you can't really do anything with the legs. So that's pretty much it for the articulation, but it's pretty good arm articulation. Yeah, I like this guy a lot. I'd say if I had one tiny gripe in robot mode is I kind of wish that they had painted his visor a different color rather than left it yellow. Like I think it works as yellow, but being able to tell that it's unpainted plastic and that's just like the color of the rest of him, it messes it up a little bit, but not bad. I would have preferred that they left the paint off there and then give him like all the paint on this section and on here. So can't really complain. If that was what was in the budget, that was what was in the budget. But having a bit of paint on the visor would make him a little bit better. But yeah, I still like him a lot. I'd say robot mode for me is probably going to get the full 5 out of 5, despite my issue with the painted visor. Like, I still think he far surpasses most of the other BotBots. Still very cool. Alt mode, I'm not only going to give a full 5 out of 5, but I'm going to give him that elusive bonus 6th point. And transformation is, it's clever, but it's pretty normal. So 3 out of 5, which is going to give Old Cool an ultimate score of 14 out of 15, which makes him a 5-star BotBot. So yeah, this guy is definitely way up there for me. I'd say probably top 5 BotBots in my opinion. Just really great. I like him in both modes. The transformation is not a pain. And yeah, it's just a lot of fun, and it's nice having just a cute little retro-looking arcade sitting around. But yeah, if you like this video, then make sure to leave it a like and consider subscribing to the channel. I do BotBots reviews every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and then more vintage type reviews on Sundays. But yeah, have a good day. Here we have BotBots Series 3 Old Cool.